quiet coal mining town of West Pittston, Pennsylvania. There was nothing remarkable about the duplex on Chase Street. It looked like any other working class home. 2 floors, narrow rooms, thin walls. Children played outside, neighbors waved as they passed. Life moved slowly, predictably. And that was exactly why no one was prepared for what began to unfold inside that house. In 1974, Jack and Janet Smurl moved in with their young family. At first, everything felt normal. The house was old but livable. Nighttime noises were dismissed as settling wood. Cold drafts were blamed on poor insulation. But slowly, almost patiently, something changed. It began with smells. An unbearable stench of rotting flesh would suddenly fill the rooms, then vanish without warning. Plumbers found nothing. Gas lines were intact. No dead animals, no explanation. Then came the sounds. Heavy footsteps pacing the halls late at night. When everyone was accounted for, loud banging on walls with no source, objects vibrating, doors slamming shut on their own. Jack Smurl was not a man prone to fear. He believed in logic and routine and reason. But even he couldn't explain what happened next. One night, the family dog was lifted into the air violently and thrown across the room. There were no wires, no tricks, no one close enough to touch it. That was the moment fear entered the house. Over the years, the activity escalated. Lights flickered constantly, televisions turned on by themselves, furniture shifted when no one was near it. Children woke screaming, convinced something was watching them from the corners of their rooms. Then the attacks became physical. Janet reported being touched while sleeping, hands pressing down on her body. Jack felt invisible blows strike his chest and back. The presence wasn't just there anymore, it was aggressive. And worse, it seemed intelligent. The Smurls tried everything: electricians, doctors, psychologists. Nothing explained the bruises that appeared overnight. Nothing explained the whispers in empty rooms. Nothing explained why the house felt alive. Neighbors noticed too. Strange sounds, objects moving when the family wasn't home, an atmosphere so heavy that visitors refused to stay inside for long. For over a decade, the family stayed silent. Not because they weren't afraid, but because they feared no one would believe them. By the mid-1980s, the situation became unbearable. The attacks intensified. One presence they claimed was no longer content with torment. It wanted dominance. That's when they contacted Ed and Lorraine Warren. When Lorraine crossed the threshold, she stopped. She later said the darkness wasn't residual, not a memory. It was active. According to the Warrens, 4 entities occupied the house. 3 were minor. The 4th was something else entirely. Inhuman, powerful, demonic. It wasn't haunting the house. It was claiming it. Witnesses reported growling sounds, unseen forces striking walls, sudden drops in temperature. Religious objects reacted violently. Prayers were met with overwhelming dread. Exorcisms were attempted. They failed. The activity didn't stop. In some cases, it grew worse. By 1986, the case went public. Media flooded the streets. Skeptics mocked, believers prayed, scientists dismissed it. But the Smurls never changed their story. They gained nothing, only ridicule, stress, and isolation. Eventually, they moved out. The activity lessened, not because it was gone, but because its victims were. The house still stands, quiet, ordinary, unassuming. No warning signs, just walls that once held something no one could fully explain. And perhaps still do. Because not all horrors announce themselves. Some move in slowly, patiently. And once they make a home, they don't leave willingly.